Did I ever tell you the story about driving with Andy Kindler? You never heard me tell that story?
I don't think so.
Seriously, or you're just saying that?
No, I don't think so.
Alright.
I'd like to hear it.
Well, first of all, Andy Kindler and Eugene Mirman are a couple of comedians I was traveling with. And we're all Jews. Different style Jews. Well, here's the basic story. Andy and I land in Cincinnati. We rent a car. Alright, I bring my GPS with me, so we have it for the road. We're going to be doing some traveling. Eugene flies in. He meets us in Cincinnati to do the gig that night. And I'll tell you something, if the people in Cincinnati, Ohio, and Louisville, Kentucky had no real concept of what a Jew was, by the third visit to Waffle House, they knew that we traveled in threes, we were initially charming, and then quickly became irritating when confronted with a menu and options. So what happens is we get back to the hotel, Eugene's got to buy a screen to project his act onto, because he does that. He's sort of, you know, some of us do it the old school way just by talking. Some people need to have smoke and mirrors and project things that they made, like what I'm making now. So a screen means a shower curtain. We got to go to a Target to get Eugene a shower curtain. So we get the directions from the woman at the hotel to the Target, which is 12 miles away. We have written directions. I have a GPS. Andy's got a new iPhone. Okay? We get into that car within 5 minutes. We don't know if we missed a turnoff, because Andy and I had gotten into one of those conversations, sort of like, you know, what's real comedy, who burned more bridges, you know, who stinks, and we didn't know. And Andy's very kind of hyper Jewy, kind of like, you know, and Eugene's like, da da ba ba, and, you know, I'm like, ah, you know. So that was the different frequencies of Jew that was on the road there. So I didn't know where we were, and we were like, should we get off? And Eugene's like, why don't you just put the Target into your GPS, have it find it? So I looked up Target, but it was an old GPS, so it was 35 miles away. That couldn't have been the Target we were looking for. So it was like, Andy's like, yeah, maybe I could call him on my new iPhone, and we could just find him on the GPS. I don't know how to use it. So I'm like, well, what are we fucking doing? So I'm getting off. So we get off, and within seconds, we're in the hills of Kentucky. We are in Appalachia. I don't know if it was Appalachia, but I'll call it that. I don't even know where Appalachia is, but we are in the woods. We're driving. I'm like, this is bullshit. We're never going to get there. I got the GPS going. You know, but it's not, it's like, turn right, yeah. I've got it programmed on English woman, because it feels passive-aggressive to me, makes you feel slightly punished. They should have a Jewish one that just goes, I think you missed it. So anyways, we're in the woods for about 10 minutes, you know, old men with beards are coming out of shacks, curious about the automobile. It was ridiculous, and I'm starting to freak out. 40 minutes in, I'm like, what the fuck? And you know, Eugene's like, oh no, Daddy's mad. And he's like, Mark, please, just, you know, relax, we're going to get... So out of nowhere, when I'm about to lose my shit, the GPS goes, turn right now. Okay, so I turn right into dirt. There's just dirt and water in front of me. And then it says, board ferry. And there was no boat. So I drove the car into the water, and we all laughed.